right onto where it was. Didn't take 2 minutes. Pow. Ba-ding, ba-dang. What is going on, guys? Out here again carp fishing. We are back in Long Sault on the St. Lawrence River. I got Fred with me. We're a little bit late. It's like noon right now. We did a big drive around. I wasn't feeling good yesterday and today, and we're late getting down here, and then we decided to take a drive all the way through the parkway, stopping at every shallow bay looking for fish. We actually only saw one fish jump in the whole journey. So we came back to a shallow bay we fished last year that had, like, we were talking about it this morning, like we saw 300 carp, but there was probably honestly like 500, 600, 700 carp in here. Didn't see any here this morning, but I'm hopeful that they're still here, just not within eyesight. So we're gonna get set up, we gotta make some mix, we're gonna get the rods out, probably gonna fish all pop-ups. The bottom's really soft, it seems, and yeah, let's get to it. There's still time for anybody that hasn't checked out the Easter hunt video. That was the April showers bring on my carping powers video, and we had a 9-fish day, and I had my editor put some Easter eggs in for a sweet giveaway that I'm doing for the 3K subs that I finally achieved, all thanks to you guys. But without further ado, let's get all these rods set up, get the pod set up, get some pop-ups on. We gotta make our mix and get fishing. Let's do it.
I think that's what I'm gonna get for my 10-footers.
We're fishing. I got 3 rods in. Fred's got 2 rods in. All different pop-ups. I actually have one rig with tiger nuts in cola from Munch on a bottom bait rig with a little pop-up corn on top. Let's see how it does. Let's go. We have had not seen any fish, and we've been walking the causeway here looking for fish in the shallows because last year we had seen them along the edge there, and had a couple liners, and on our last walk we actually had to run back because I had like a false run. Fish wasn't there, so I just recasted with new method mix. But on the way out on the causeway, we did notice, it was funny because I was walking up and I said to Fred, well, what are we gonna do if we see fish on the other side of the road? Are we gonna move? As soon as I got it out of my mouth, like, Fred's like, there's fish. And there was like, we counted 16, like in a 1.5 foot of water. So we're gonna make up a couple small method balls and maybe some half boilies, and we're gonna go throw some chum over there. We're gonna take a rod with a bottom bait rig and like 2 pieces of sweet corn, and we're gonna leave it on the other side with wireless alarm with a wireless receiver. And then we'll fish 2 rods each on this side, and we'll leave 1 rod over there in that school of fish. And if we see we're getting bites, we'll probably end up taking everything and just going over onto that side because there's some pretty good fish in there. Like, that one had to be 25.
Yeah, over 20 pounds.
Yeah,
the big one.
So the majority of the school was probably 16 to 18 pounds, but there was 1 big one in there. So we're gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna get a bottom bait rig out right now, something like that. Probably 1 fake corn and 2 pieces of sweet corn. Get over there with a smaller lead because I have like 1.5 ounce on. I'm gonna switch it out for something that's not gonna make any splash, so we can cast right behind the fish, just with singles, no method mix, and then reel the weight back like within 8 feet of them. And we'll probably honestly stay right up on top of the road there and be able to hear these rods and then watch that rod. And yeah, we'll take the camera over there. Might be able to see them with the camera, and you guys can get a look at them as well, and hopefully finally get into some fish. We haven't been seeing any because it's been so cloudy and so hard to see with this little bit of wind blowing in. But we get these breaks with the sun, and on the last break, we found all those fish there. And They're on the opposite side of the road, so we're gonna see what we can do. Okay, so small little lead, small hair rig, 2 pieces of corn there, bottom bait rig, 1 floating corn and 2 real corn. Actually, we were gonna use sweet corn. I decided I have some of this trilogy corn. This is actually like a strawberry cherry, wild cherry berry. Oh my God, smell that. So yeah, rig set. We're gonna take maybe a couple small method balls just to kind of get them feeding in the area, and then put this right out there with them, and should be able to get one. Let's go over and see them. So the fish are literally like right there. I don't think you can see them very good, but we're gonna throw in a couple of these method balls right here. Didn't even scare them. A little bit. Not hard though.
No.
Didn't even scare that one. I put bait all around it and it didn't even scare it. Perfect. Okay, so we got our rig set up 20 yards out, kind of in that little bit of a dark spot. We can still see a few fish that weren't spooked by the method, but even the ones that were spooked, I'm sure are gonna come back in. So we've put like 2 big method balls that I broke up throughout there. We got the rod sitting right here on a slack line. So we just dropped that line slack so it could like hug the bottom all the way out, and we're not gonna have really any drop backs because they're not gonna run into shore. They're actually gonna take runs out, obviously. So be a pretty cool way to get them, like 10 feet offshore and like 1.5 feet of water. Let's see what happens. And they're jumping down there too. That didn't take long, guys. We got one. We'll try to go down this way with her. Try to get away from, try to get away from the other fish. Right on. Stalked them. That didn't take long at all. I think we should move everything over here.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I was literally holding the rod. I was holding the rod and putting on a different alarm because the one I had no batteries. And then I just felt like something pulling on my line, and I just see the line skirting across the surface. We got her. Yeah, my first carp I've ever stalked in like 10 years. Like, saw him, casted to him, zing! So we're gonna get this fish on the mat, give a little show of him, and then we're gonna get all our gear and we're gonna move it over on this side because this is obviously where the fish was. That didn't take 5 minutes. First fish of the day, spot and stalk style. 2 pieces of corn with 1 fake corn. Man, she hooked up so good. She was just pinned. That rig did exactly what it was supposed to do. She's so golden. There we go. Result. First fish of the day. Like I said, we're gonna grab all the gear now and bring it over here. That fish did spook a little bit of the other fish, but I'm sure they're gonna move back in. When we fed the first time, they moved right back in again. So I just had that single hook bait on there, no method or anything. She found it. Off she went. So first one, super pretty fish, probably around like 12 or 15 pounds. And it's just a start. So we're gonna walk her back down, hopefully get a couple more nice bars of gold like this baby. Let's get down and get a release on her. See you later. Back to eat the rig again. That was perfect. That was perfect. All right, let's go get that gear. They are here and we're gonna get more fish. I am almost sure of that now. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Well, we were moving the stuff over, guys. Rod peeled off again. That was over here in the bay. They're definitely here. I just got the pod over. Took 5 minutes, guys. Again, 2 corn, trilogy corn with a fake pop-up corn. No pack bait, nothing, just singles on the spot. Ba-ding ba-dang. Number 2. Number 2. Right on. Let's go check her out. Spot and Stalk. Like, we found these fish just sitting in here. Made the switch. Put 1 rod just to see if they were gonna eat. 10 minutes, we got 2 fish after 4 hours of waiting. There she is. Super nice fish. Real beauty. Fighter too. Heard the rod rip off. Came over, I was running with my pod and all my gear. The rod was off the bank stick. Saw the rod going, picked up the rod. Number 2 of the day. Heck yeah. Let's get a release on her. There's literally a giant carp sitting right there. Like a giant. She's going for it. She's gonna eat it. I got her. Fred, I got another one! Guys, I don't know if you could see that, but I literally sight fished this one, like threw it right in front of her. I got a big one! Hey? I got another one! I sight fished it, casted it right in front of it and caught it. Hey? I caught another one!
By sight?
Yeah, by sight on camera.
She was like just there?
Right there.
What? It's a big mouth one.
Yeah. You grab my rod, I'll just carry her to the mat.
Yeah.
Guys, sight fished her.
That's a 20-pounder.
Oh my goodness, what a crazy day, what a turnaround.
That's a big mouth one.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys could see that on camera, but I initially saw her, like, I took the camera down to the water so I could release that first fish. 5 feet out in the water was this, like, the biggest one we've seen so far. And I, like, ran back and grabbed my rod because it was already unhooked and the corn was still good. Pitched it out in front of her. Reeled it back to her. She swam right over it. I reeled it in, pitched it out again 5 feet in front of her. She swam right to it, picked it up, bam, bomb. Yes! Got a nice brace here now. We got a nice brace here. We're gonna get this first one back. That was the first one. And then, like I said, I was bringing the camera down so I could show the release on this one. We'll get her back. And I saw this big belly girl. Super sick. Yes. She just came in and smoked it. I watched her eat it. I hope I got it on camera, but if I didn't, she is a perfect fish. Get a release on her. See you later, alligator. Oh, amazing. Sight fish 3 in a row. Fred wasn't even finished bringing his stuff over and I had another one.
Yeah, please let me catch one.
Fred's turn. We gotta let Fred get one, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get my pod set up, get the rigs back out here on the shallows, and might just be the start of some crazy action to come. Is it? Oh yeah, we got him.
Dude, you're kidding me. Need help? You're good, eh? Yeah. Nice. You're killing me, man. I think you will. Good size.
Forward!
Here. What I do? Like, I'm the net boy.
Oh, what was that? No.
Oh, is it waterproof?
Kinda, but it's got tons of cracks in it. Sweet fish. Check out that one. Number 4, I flicked my lead out there, kind of spooked them, reeled the lead back in. She stopped right where it was. Boom. I couldn't even walk away from my pod. She was on. Munched tiger nuts and cola with a little sweet corn on top. Baby, we got the net boy back there. He's doing the work too. Yes, let's get her back. See you later.
Oh.
What a turnaround of events, guys. 4 fish, 20 minutes. I can't even keep all the rods in. It's just like I keep seeing them in like 2 feet of water, flicking baits out to them. Pow, pow, pow.
10 feet from the shore.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. That's the rig that got that one. Like I said, the Munch Tiger Nut in cola. Hopefully you can see that good. Little fake corn on top. Blowback rig. Had her pinned. Let's get that rig back out there. We got to go get our stuff still on the other side. And I think it's just the start. This is unbelievable. We need a Fred to get one. Never really spot and stalked carp before. Like, I've tried. But like here in Canada, we have such a hard time getting them to feed, especially when they can see you. These fish don't seem to care. Like, we're casting past them. I'm reeling my rig back within like 3-4 feet of them, dropping it down. And like, I had a 3.5 ounce lead on, Fox Clinger lead, and it spooked them on the cast, the fish in shallow that I was watching, but they did like kind of a U, and when I was reeling back my rig and dropped it, they U'd right onto where it was. Didn't take 2 minutes, pow. That is about it. We are wrapping it up right now. I just wanted to go over this session. All pretty much came basically on this rig right here. 1/2 ounce little lead. It's a Guru lead on a lead clip. We weren't dropping leads. Bottom bait rig with corn. Like I said, 1 fake pop-up corn, 2 real corn, real short bottom bait rig, blowback rig. We got that ring right there, so when they pick it up and they try to eject it, the hook's presented perfectly, picks them. And 4 carp, all spot and stock. Absolutely crazy day. Sun's all gone away. The fish seem to have moved out quite a bit. We tried stalking down the bank and we found them, but I made 2 casts to them and they disappeared, and we're seeing jumps like out of casting distance now. So I'm gonna make it home, try to get home before the family goes to sleep, and all in all, great day. Like, my first ever real stalking carp, and it was a hit. Like, I want to come back in the boat and try to do this with like light line, split shot, and just corn straight on the hook, and I think we can make a crazy video out of it. So thanks for checking out this week's video. Don't forget, go down below, subscribe, and till next week, see you guys later. Ba-ding, ba-dang.